Hey secret travelers! Today we're diving deep into a super old Japanese inn in Hakone. I paid $250 for one night. Was it totally amazing, a 10 out of 10? Or did it leave me wondering maybe just 7? Let's find out! After a fun bus ride, we finally arrive at this amazing place. It's been here since way back in 1883. It's like stepping into a history book. But also, it cost me about $250 per night. Now, I know what you're thinking. $250 for one night in Japan sounds like a lot. But hear me out. I spent weeks researching traditional ryokans, and most travelers are paying double that price for the exact same experience, sometimes even the same hotel. So how did we pay half that? I found a secret that most first-time Japan travelers completely miss. So before you scroll away, stick around because I'm about to show you exactly how we got this deal. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
After you read this, please give a check.
Oh, okay.
We have coffee machine there.
Okay.
It's open 24 hours. We have free coffee, tea, and water till 6 p.m. We have the origami and the shakyo. At your free time, you can go there. And then here, this is the restaurant. So your dinner and breakfast will be here.
So did you know ryokans are Japan's original hotels going back to the 700 AD, and they are slowly disappearing. More close down every single year. So when I found one that has been standing since 1883, I booked it immediately. Some things in this world you just can't wait on.
Ooh, it's so warm.
Japanese yukata when you go to the restaurant during your dinner and breakfast time.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, this coupon you can use this in the restaurant building. It's in the first floor. There's a festival there, and then yeah.
Okay, here's a little secret about this old place. Once we got to our room, it was super cozy and warm, like a perfect little toast oven. But stepping outside into the hallway, bro, it was freezing. It's because the old buildings are built differently. So you go from toasty warm to super cold super fast. So make sure you wear your socks. And we even got these cool robes called yukata. Okay, there's another secret.
Our room didn't have a shower.
But wait, this is actually a super cool culture hack. Yep, no shower in the room. Instead of a shower, you get to use the big public hot springs called onsens. And the best part? This place has free private onsens. Most fancy places charge you like $100 for a private one, but here it's first come first served. It's a little chilly running to it in your yukata, but totally worth it. And here's the cool part. The Hakone volcano has been continuously active for about 400,000 years. So this water never stops. Summer, winter, rain, snow, the spring just keeps flowing. The ryokan doesn't turn it on or off. Nature does that all year long. Okay, so we just got out of that super hot onsen, and now we have to walk back through the super cold hallway in our yukata again. My whole body was so confused. Like 1 second I'm in a volcano water, next second I'm basically outside. So what did I do? I went straight to the free hot tea. Like I didn't even go back to the room first. Although I think we actually have tea in the room as well. Okay, so here's the part that really got me. Some parts of this building are so old that they don't even use them anymore. Like nobody goes here. The lights are off, the floors are creaky, and it's just sitting there since 1883. Then we found an abandoned onsen. The stone is old and worn out. The top is still here. No water, no steam, no people. Just silence and 140 years of history sitting right in front of us. I got chills. And not because of the cold hallway this time. This was the most surprising moment of the whole trip. Nobody talks about this part of the ryokan. So we're on our way to have dinner. It's a Japanese style dinner, so stay tuned. Before we talk dinner, let me open up another secret nobody warns you about. When you book a ryokan, read everything, like every single word. Because I almost made a really expensive mistake. I booked our reservation and then reread the whole thing and realized, wait, this only includes breakfast, no dinner. So I quickly rebooked within 24 hours. So always double check what's included before you hit confirm. Now, back to the dinner stress. Normally, the last reservation here is 8:30 p.m. Totally fine, right? But on our night, the kitchen was closing early, so 5:30 p.m. was the last slot. And here's the other thing. The Hakone ropeway was shutting down the very next day, so this was our one and only shot to see it, see the volcano, and make it back by 5:30 p.m. We were literally running against the clock. It was the most stressful and most fun part of the whole trip. After that whole wild day, we finally sat down for dinner. And guys, this was not just food. This was Kaiseki, Japan's most elegant style of dining. We're talking about 400 years of culinary tradition on one table. Every single dish, the ingredients, the colors, the presentation, the order they come in, everything is planned with a purpose. It tells a story. It follows the seasons. It respects nature. And it all started as a meal fit only for Japanese royalty and tea ceremony masters.
Cheers, YouTube.
Cheers, YouTube.
So yeah, we ate like kings tonight. We have 7-course dinner menu. Before the main event even started, they brought out a whole lineup of little dishes, like a tiny food museum on your plate. Each one its own little surprise.
A pleasure. Láo vậy? Hơi lạ.
Basic fish cake.
And we'll bring the next thing soon. I'm going to, okay, just one please. 2, 1? Just one. Just one, okay. Oh, sorry. Now moving. Oh, sorry. Yes, this one. Thank you. No problem. Okay. So now bring next things I'm going to.
Sashimi.
Sashimi. We have the red shrimp with tuna, and the white fish is a yellow pepper. And this one is a soy sauce.
You guys have the appetizer?
Yes.
The appetizer?
They just have the appetizer.
Yeah, this one the first is the appetizer, and the next is the fish dish, the sashimi.
Okay.
This after that is the grilled fish.
Okay.
Enjoy your food.
Too pretty to eat. Raw fish? Normally not my thing, but since we're in Japan, especially in the mountains of Japan, if I'm ever going to try raw fish and actually enjoy it, it's right here, right now. The freshness is just completely different, like nothing I've ever had before. Okay, so I've had sushi rolls before, nigiri too, but straight up raw fish on a plate with nothing else, it's my first time, and I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 for the freshness of the fish. To be honest, I didn't know the shrimp was raw until TA told me. It didn't taste raw at all. Okay, this is the dish. The reason you book dinner with your room. This hot pot uses sweet rye malt called amasake as the base broth. It's normally sweet, slightly fermented, and has been used in Japanese cooking for over 1500 years. You cook it right at your table. The wagyu beef, the vegetable, the tofu, and the whole room fills up with this incredible smell. In freezing cold Hakone weather, this felt like the warmest hug in the world.
Mấy cái thằng có yuzu không?
Yuzu pepper.
します味噌汁とお漬物、あ、OK。味噌スープの漬物、Excuse me. It's tasty when you eat rice at the same time. And okay.
Early next morning. is breakfast time, and guess what? They have two menus, Japanese and Western. So obviously I did what any reasonable person would do. I ordered one of each. Yes, both. Don't judge me. Whatever I don't finish, my husband gets. So TA decided to wake up early and go to the onsen. Good for him. This is what he gets when he leaves his wife alone at the Japanese breakfast. Alright, I saved the best secret for last. This whole trip, the ryokan, the history, the free private onsen, and the Kaiseki dinner and breakfast, we got it at a discounted price through Klook. Here's the thing though, when we found this deal, the page literally said only 2 rooms left. So we didn't even think twice. We just booked it right then and there. And here's a little bonus tip. If you're never booked on Klook before, they give first-time user a discount up to 15% off. So if this is your first time, you might actually pay even less than we did. The link is down below. Go check it now before someone else grabs those last rooms. So after all that, was it a 10 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10? My final rating is a solid 8 out of 10. Even with the freezing hallways and the tricky dinner timing, the history, the free private onsens, it's not a perfect modern hotel, but it's a perfect experience if you know what to expect. And if you love this episode, hit that like button, subscribe for more travel secrets, and tell me in the comment, would you try this ryokan? Thanks for traveling with us, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh, and if you haven't already, go watch our last episode on Hakone activities. Day 1, we had 3 hours before everything shut down. Made it to the ropeway, the volcano, all the way to the pirate ship. Didn't make it on. Day 2, the whole town was closed. I'm hungry. We ate lunch at the convenience store. And it was one of the most beautiful trips I've ever taken. I think it had everything to do with the energy we brought to it. Let me show you.